Good morning. Time to make the coffee. And it's steaming again. It's only in the 30s outside today. It's going to be a high of 46. It's not raining though, so that's good. But it's pretty damp. Oh boy. So anyway, yep, winter is a-coming. What was that in the Game of Thrones? I never did finish that series where winter was coming. Anyway, so it's already light out this morning. I slept about, 20 minutes longer than I usually do. Well, I didn't really sleep. I tossed and turned this morning. I usually don't do that, but for some reason, I have a lot on my mind. So today I think I'm going to stay home and clean up some piles of clutter here and there. Nowhere in particular. I'll just go around the house and see what's available in the way of clutter. So I'm looking forward to this coffee this morning. A little cream. And maybe I can even get out in the garden and pull those green onions out. I still haven't done that. I would like to dehydrate those, or maybe freeze some. I'm not sure yet. All right, cheers. This morning's flavor is maple walnut. I don't know who put it out. I can't remember, but I'm trying to use up some of my random coffees that I've had around for a while before I buy any new ones for the holiday. I do like to buy the coffee pots for the holidays. You know, if somebody comes over, it's just easier. But usually I refill my own coffee pod, but like I said, I'm trying to use up some of the older coffees, and so then I'll buy fresh. I usually buy my coffee, well, in various places. Aldi's, I like their coffee, and also Ollie's. They always have big packs of coffee pods for like $20, which is pretty reasonable. I forget how many coffee pods are in there, but it's a fairly big box, and it's a variety of different flavors that I like. So anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee now, do a little pondering on what I'm going to do this morning, and then I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did not spend any money. I stayed home, and I had sort of a day off because I wanted to. I just wanted a little R&R. I'm finding that having been under all this financial stress with the roof and the window and the microwave and this and that, I kind of need a de-stress day or so. So it's time to tighten the belt even more. Now I have to pay for the microwave. But I did get 18 months, I think it was, same as cash. So no interest. So I will get that paid off. And with delivery and everything, that came to like $600. So I'm trying to figure it out now. Then maybe I can, because it has an air fryer and an oven, a convection oven, so I'd like to maybe streamline some of my appliances and use that more often since I paid extra for those features. My last microwave was also a convection oven, but I rarely used it as that. I don't know why, I just didn't. I always thought it would be nice to have like 2 ovens during the holidays, because sometimes you bake a pie at a certain temperature and then you're baking, whatever else at a different temperature. So I always thought that would be a nice feature to have, but for some reason I never used it. I always ended up mostly using my little toaster oven. But it's pretty small. It's fine for me as a single person, but if you have a bigger dish, it won't fit in the toaster oven. So anyway, I would like to start using all the features on my microwave. And it takes some getting used to. It has different features, and and then you have to push this arrow and that arrow, and so it's going to take me a while to get used to it, but once I do, I think I'm going to like it a lot. So anyway, today I don't plan on spending any money, and in November now I'm going to have to really buckle down and get the microwave paid for and continue paying the rest of my little loan that I had out. So anyway, that's my plan. And then of course we've got Christmas coming, so I have to have some extra money for that. And we'll muddle through. I do every year. So, but in next year, 2024, I would like to have most of my debt paid down. I don't know if I'll be able to do the car, because I still owe like $5,000 something on that, but I'm going to do my best. So it's going to be a tight year, but that's fine. I have everything I pretty much need in my house. I mean, what I'm paying for now is just basically workers. Most of my appliances I've already replaced. My dryer's old. My refrigerator isn't old, but they don't last more than 10 years anymore, and it's probably coming up on that within the next couple years anyway. And my range is 20 years old, but the oven was hardly ever used other than holidays, and I've really only used basically one burner, again, unless I was having holiday cooking. So even if that burner burns out, I can make do with using one of the other 3 burners. So hopefully that won't go. The washer's new. The dishwasher, I think I bought that around the same time I bought the refrigerator, but I haven't had any problems with that. So, and the big issue was the roof, and of course if the furnace and the air conditioner need to be replaced, that will be another big expense. So it goes. Probably every 20 years or so we all go through this where we have to replace things. And I know I'm not the Lone Ranger. It happens to everybody sooner or later. So I'm just hoping my health holds out. I'm hoping my dog's health holds out. And and I'm hoping my mom's health holds out. So anyway, that's my status for today. I'm going to just relax for a little bit, and then I've got some laundry to fold, and I have to start on all the little piles that I've committed to removing today. All right, I'll be back. I am putting together a cabinet. I got this for the kitchen, and I want to move one of my cabinets that I have stuff into the dining room for my notebooks. So just going to do some rearranging and organizing and getting things done. The cabinet that I want to put all this stuff in Has a lot of little kitchen gadgets in it. So I'm hoping they all fit. If not, I'll just have to purge some of them if I'm not using them. So anyway, I've been doing this for a couple of hours now. I think of more darn projects. But in my quest to get things organized, I also like things to look nice, you know, not just here and there. So anyway, I got this little cabinet on Amazon. And it wasn't the cheapest, but it seems fairly sturdy. So I think I paid $69 for it. And I got that, I think the same day I got the microwave. I don't even remember. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm putting the drawers together. And I'll show you the cabinet once it's done. I'm also having some chamomile tea. And it actually isn't too bad of a day out there. It's, the sun's out, but it is cold. So I don't think I'm going to get out there today, but it's supposed to go down to 31 tonight. So we'll see what's left out there. I'm going to go out and cover up my lettuce. I've got a plastic bin because the lettuce is still small. So I think that'll fit. And I don't know, maybe I'll get my onions pulled out. We'll see. But I think onions can take the cold, if I recall. I mean, they, you know, they won't be growing in feet of snow. Oh boy, I'm tired. Anyway, I do want to get this cabinet put together. So other than that, we'll see what else is up. And I think I need some tea. So this is just chamomile with honey. Very good. I still have some honey left. Quite a while back, I bought, was like a half a gallon of honey from Walmart, and at the time when I bought it, it was $17. I have no idea what it is now. Probably double that. But then I ended up putting some of it in mason jars to preserve it. So I still have a couple of mason jars left. So this is as far as I've gotten on the drawer so far. And this is what the front of the drawers look like. I think they're pretty. And I liked the finish on this. I mean, it's a little different than the woods that I have in my kitchen. I have more browns. This is kind of gray. But I like it. I think it'll look okay. So, okay, I will be back when I get this put together. All right, well, here is the little cabinet all put together. And I'm hoping all my little kitchen gadgets will fit in there. And it will be going over here where I have this. And this cabinet needs to go into the dining room because I need... this one matches the one I have in there with my notebooks in there, so then I'll have two of these with notebooks. So that'll organize the notebooks, and this other little cabinet will organize the kitchen doodads. So just another organizing project today. I was going to go do put away all the piles that I have here and there. There aren't that many, but then my cabinet came today from Amazon, so I decided to put that together instead. So I like it. It's nice and narrow, and it'll fit in there. And so there we go. Another project almost done. Now I gotta jimmy things around and see how everything fits. All right, well, today was another day of just fooling around and moving this and moving that. Another day of moving deck chairs on the Titanic. That's my new line. It's not my line. It's from one of my viewers. Actually, it was her husband that said that, and it was just perfect. It so fit my MO. But anyway, so I'm just really slowly getting things done. I got the kitchen utensils moved into the new cabinet, and of course they don't all fit, which means I'm going to have to purge and rearrange somewhere else, because some of those things I want to keep, but whatever I can't keep, I'm going to have to move into another spot. So I have to make another spot. So that's how it works. You know, even though I do purge things, I get rid of things, sometimes you just have to move things around in order to get everything to fit, and especially to get everything to make sense so that you use it, and you know, you don't have an over excess, but you have enough so you don't have to run out and buy more. So I'm concentrating on the kitchen and the dining room. I've been working on the dining room for quite a while. First it was purging the dishes, and I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff already in the dining room. And it's time again to go through the kitchen stuff. I have a lot of pots and pans. I have a lot of casserole dishes, and really what I should do is just pick my favorites, the things that are really pretty or functional, and just get rid of the rest. So, I mean, it's a process, you know. Sometimes you think, well, you know, I might need to make a big, huge bowl or pot of chili at some point. But you don't need 3 or 4 pots to make a big pot of chili. You really only need one. So then it's, you know, that's when things start to get difficult, because you may like more than one pot. So it's like, oh, which one should I get rid of, you know? So I think, in my opinion, the more I purge, the more difficult it gets, because you go from getting rid of a lot of things that maybe aren't functional for you anymore, you don't like anymore, but then the more you whittle down things, you need to make space for it. So it gets a little more difficult, I think, the more you purge. Because some of those things that you didn't purge the first 2 or 3 go-rounds, you might have things that you really like, or things that, you know, you could use. Now, for me, and this is just me, I find that as I purge and get rid of things, very often I find things that I do start to use again. Like, for instance, I have a bread machine that I've had for years, and sometimes I go a whole year without using it. But I'm not going to get rid of that, because I know eventually I'll use it again, because I've done that before. That's why I don't want to get rid of my air fryer and my little toaster oven either, because just because I'm not using them right now doesn't mean that I won't use them in the future. And I know a lot of people don't declutter that way. They're just, you know, I haven't used it in a year or 6 months or whatever your time frame is, then, you know, out it goes. But I don't do that. I just don't like getting rid of things that I potentially will use, and then usually do use, even if it's within 2 years. You know, and as long as it has a spot and it's not clutter everywhere, because that's what drives me crazy. It's not having a lot of possessions, it's having clutter for things that I don't know where to put them. So with me now rearranging and decluttering and doing things like that to my kitchen and dining room, I'm trying to make it more functional. And I'm getting there, but I'm in no hurry. You know, it gets done when it gets done. The only thing that I do want to do is I want to have the house looking neat and tidy by Christmas time, because then I'm going to have to go up into the attic and get my tree and a few decorations. I'm not going crazy this year. I haven't gone crazy with Christmas decorations in a very long time. I used to decorate a lot for Christmas because I enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy it anymore. I mean, I enjoy decorating, but not with an overabundance of things. But I do like to change it up once in a while. One holiday I might decorate with this box of stuff. Another holiday I might decorate with another box of stuff. So, you know, sometimes people will say, oh, you've got a lot of stuff. And it's like, yeah, I do have a lot of stuff. But I don't have to go out and buy more stuff. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid going out and buying more stuff that I don't need. So anyway, that is the method to my madness. And I don't want my house so full that I can't walk through the aisles and things like that. There are some pieces of furniture that I would love to get rid of. My big armoire, I have another recliner, an older recliner that really wasn't very comfortable. I'd like to get rid of that. And what else? I'm still thinking about maybe the hutch in the dining room. I wouldn't even mind getting rid of that dining room table and getting maybe a smaller one, or moving my kitchen table into the dining room and maybe getting an island in the kitchen. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in any big hurry, and I don't want to lay out a lot of money to, you know, like buy new furniture and things like that. That's not my goal. So anyway, I did the cabinet with the drawers and got a couple things moved around, but it's still all helter-skelter in there. I'll work on that some more tomorrow. And so yeah, basically that's all I have for you today, my friends. Are you decluttering? Are you downsizing? Are you getting ready for the holidays? What's going on in your world? Leave us a comment below and let us know. Or do you like to do the KonMari or the Swedish death cleaning? How do you like to declutter? Alright, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching.